Hello everyone, welcome to the podcast series of Pahal Design, and I am Karishma, your host, and today we are sitting with Mr. Harshit Shrivastava, who is the UI UX designer at IBM and also teaches at Pahal Design as a visiting faculty. And today it's really very special because it reflects a complete journey, because Harshit, he started at Pahal as a student and he was also aspiring for design career and design entrance exam, and now Harshit, you are the part of the global organization. How's this feeling?
All right. First of all, thank you, Karishma. It feels good every time coming back to second home, and obviously, since I started from here, so it seems to be a very long journey, and yep, it's been good so far.
All right. So now, when you relate your journey, when you started preparing for the entrance, when you are aspiring as a designer, and now you are the part of design industry. So how do you describe your journey?
All right. So I'll be very honest, because when I started, I had no clue where to go and what is the industry standard first of all, and what is the exam standard first. So I would suggest what I had gone through is I started drawing everything at random pace anywhere. Whatever I used to see, I used to replicate everything, right? But obviously, when you study about design, so there are some methodologies you have to follow everywhere. So the standards. So I think that is the basic thing what everyone needs to know before jumping into the design industry.
So does it feel the same in the professional world as well? Like, are you that casual or what?
Yeah, because we as a designer, we have an instinct where we go casual, and I don't think it's the right word, casual, but somewhere we have an artistic instinct.
Yes.
Where we incline towards our own style, and somewhere we try to leave a mark everywhere. So yeah, I think in design industries you have to follow some guidelines, and obviously when you make any product, it goes in the air for the globe, right? So it has to be inclusive everywhere.
All right. And what was your biggest learning during this design journey?
I would say biggest journey, first point is the observation. Everything starts from observation, whether it is home, whether it is street, whether it is your surrounding. And the second is empathy. So empathy is when you start seeing someone from their own perspective. So, and that's how you start knowing the actual pain points behind the design, and then you back your instinct from artistic skills, and then you rock the design world.
Okay, so in this podcast, I'm sure that many students who are aspiring to do BDes and MDes, they must be listening to us. So what they should focus on?
Right. I think for the exam point of view, everyone should stick to the observation skills first. That is the first and the foremost thing everyone needs to go through. It has to be started from. It has to get started from the home, the kitchen, washroom, anywhere. Step out, go see the world, see the animals, see the vendors, the street roads, right? And start replicating those things. So once you start observing things in a real manner, you are very much prepared to go ahead with anything.
And it's a personal question from my end. Because you are being with the global industry, the design industry. So what motivates you to be the part of the education fraternity as of now?
Okay. So it has a fun side, because when you work in industry, so you have to stick to some guidelines. There are some corporate methodologies you have to follow everywhere, and obviously as a designer, as an artistic mindset, you have a liberty where you go crazy with your own perceptions and assumptions, right? So teaching is somewhere you get to know about the new trendy upcomings by the young generations, and somewhere these young generations are a step ahead from our generation.
Anytime.
So to fulfill that gap, where I can come in to train them in an appropriate manner, and they can also come with their own wild ideas, and I can shape them. So that is a blend, I think, which works everywhere.
Yeah, that's amazing. So as you are a UI UX designer, so how does this industry look like in coming maybe 5 to 10 years?
It's a boom area, because everything is going through a digital transformation.
Yes.
Where we are tending to take every physical aspect to the digital world, right? So at each and every step there is a designer involved, and obviously that designer is very much exposed to IT industry. And even when I was in college and when I started doing all the learnings about design, so the basic language was to go with the laptop. Laptop has to be there.
Right.
So whatever you are going through with your own sketches, physical, it has to go somewhere on the screen. So whether the screen is involved, you are going digital, and that's the boom line here right now.
Okay. So any last message for our listeners, specifically for those who are aspiring to give the entrances this year?
Okay. First of all, I would say good luck to you guys, and I will give at least 2 tips to you guys. Maybe you can stick to them. First is go with the wild observation. Start from your home. Make sure before stepping into the examination center, examination hall, you have practiced all the objects, whatever you have at your home, your washrooms, your stationery, your wardrobes, anything, your shoe racks, your garage, anywhere. And second is try to complete the paper in restricted time. So somewhere face the examination fair at your home first. Take your stopwatch, start ticking, and then start attending the questions. So it doesn't matter how smart you are or how wiser you are. It's the matter of time. Are you able to finish that paper in limited time or not? So that is the main goal. Stick to it, and you will be able to crack the examination. Good luck, guys.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Harshit. It was so short, crisp, but indeed very, very insightful. And as you all know, we are having our guest every week now. So do drop your questions, do connect to our team to get more insights about the industry, about the entrance exam. Until then, until the next podcast, keep questioning, keep creating, and keep designing your future. Thank you.
All the best, guys.